So today, it's a fantastic debut novel from Roisin O'Donnell, which is called Nesting. And it's just actually been announced that it's been longlisted for the Women's Prize for Fiction, which is incredible. Roisin wrote an article for us in the March issue of Writing Magazine. So we're just going to read the first paragraph of that article because it just introduces the book really nicely. It all started with a single word. In between lockdowns in 2020, I received a commission to write a short story for radio. I could write about anything I wanted, but my story had to somehow be connected with the word independence. We were approaching the centenary of Irish independence, and writers were asked to think about what independence meant to them 100 years later. This was at the height of the pandemic, with people confined to their homes, the media telling us to stay safe and stay home. I thought about the statistics that I'd heard on the radio about the number of families in emergency accommodation and reports that I had read on the number of calls to Women's Aid. Most tellingly, how these calls had been dropped during lockdown and peaked immediately afterwards. I thought of what that meant about those women who have been unable to call. Stay safe and stay home, we were told. But what if home was the least safe place you could be?
I'd like to read the book blurb here too before we start our discussion. On a bright spring afternoon in Dublin, Cara Fay makes a split-second decision that will change everything. Grabbing an armful of clothes from the washing line, Cara straps her two young daughters into her car and drives away. Head spinning, all she knows for certain is that home is no longer safe. This was meant to be an escape, but with dwindling savings, no job, and her family across the sea, Cara finds herself adrift, facing a broken housing system and the voice of her own demons. As summer passes and winter closes in, she must navigate raising her children in a hotel room, searching for a new home, and dealing with her husband Ryan's relentless campaign to get her to come back. Because leaving is one thing, but staying away is another. What will it take for Cara to rebuild her life? Can she ever truly break away from Ryan's control? And what will be the cost? If you haven't read the book and you'd like to, and how could you not, go and read it immediately and then come back and listen. I'd hate to spoil it for anyone. And at the end of our discussion, we'll be telling you how you could win a copy of the book, so stay tuned.